Java and Neeze coming in. Game one here. Neeze is not starting off with the Vrax. We might see potentially, he has played it today, but starting off here, it's going to be the Fate that we've also seen from him quite a bit. Going to be coming in with that sight that he's been used to for a while.
I think Java's done it. I think Java and Radish have convinced the world, hey, Orb is pretty good. Because we've seen a lot of Orb. What? The neutral sig spike into the corner of Demon Island into a spiking Nair.
I was going to say that you saying Java's done it, does that mean he's overcome Neeze? And then all of a sudden, he did overcome Neeze in that moment, and he might be about to do it again as Neeze is in sweat beads, getting back to the main platform.
Although convincing me that Dusk neutral signature is good is like also doing it right, because like I think when Dusk came out of the scene, it was really slept on as a character.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that his signatures are overpowered. Niche at
Many
best.
people say they are, and I haven't seen the evidence of that yet. I'm just going off people's opinions who are smarter than I am.
Yeah, and so that's a little bit of an example there, but Neeze was able to bring it back really quickly. And anyways, the whole point that I was trying to bring up is that we've come a long way from like looking at the statistics of every region for every seasonal in 2023 and having one Orb representation, that being Radish, to Moonir having an Orb win over Kaina, right? Doing that with the Petra, and now we have the Orb Ditto.
Two Orbies in this game.
That's Java versus Neeze, although I do think Neeze is mostly picking this for high strength Scythe.
Yeah.
It is still said that Fate is there on the Orb. Gravity Cancel D-Light goes through. Java does not catch the landing with the Nair. Gravity Cancel Sidelight into Fastball and Sig would have been really cool if he got the dodge away.
Yeah, that was a really cheeky option. He's staying back. There's no dash in D-Light. He was just waiting for that, finishing that one up with a side air to get the second KO here of this game. And of course, yeah, he's going to throw away that Orb, get back over to the Scythe. Like Neeze has played Scythe for quite a long time.
Yeah, and now has that fresh Scythe coming on over here. And Java, despite like the damage, Gravity Cancel neutral light recovery goes in. Neeze didn't touch. He's done.
Nice.
Just ripped off to the right side of the stage. The entire time, he never got out of hit stun when touching the wall. Really clean edge guard. Java, known for his unarmed long before he switched over to Spear and Orb, back when he was just a Bodvar hero, right?
He got the dodge.
Chase dodge down as well afterwards to try and follow Neeze downwards. Down like Gravity Cancel End, like goes for the sides, like Neeze kicks him away. Okay, we're back to a really close game. I was about to remark on Java's damage is probably still low compared to Neeze's just because of how that first stock went.
Yeah, definitely.
But still a close game.
What a bold choice.
It just wasn't good. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
That was like, Java's not going to do that again. Neeze did absolutely the right thing, which is that my opponent is recovering with low resources. I'm going to not jump out there and try to hit him until I see what he does. Java is just like expecting Neeze to be hyper aggressive, which is okay to do, especially when you're fighting against Scythe players. Sometimes they want to go for like dash, jump, pivot down.
And when you're fighting against Neeze sometimes.
And so that Gravity Cancel down tick would have covered about anything that Neeze would have done off stage. Except Neeze just waited and then punished him right afterwards. Right?
Yeah, it's almost like he wanted to pick up the first part about it before you slam the Orb down, because like Neeze would have had to do a ground pound not anywhere near Java in order for like the slam down.
I think it covered.
So expected like a down air or something coming in.
Down air. Yeah. Whether he pivoted or fast fell, it covered all instances of it. But Java was just a little too preemptive, and I think he's going to be a little more careful this time around. Sidelight comes through, doesn't get the Sarah right afterwards, and double pogo triple, doesn't hit, and the N6 avoided. Java with no dodge, has to get back onto the stage somehow, and he's looking for a downlight probably. Yeah, there it is. Goes for downlight side sig. Managed to catch that move, and then Sidelight and the N6. He's been getting so many of these, he's using the weak hit of Sidelight, not to launch him, but to put him right in front of him. And he's got side air as a knockout. He's got N-Sig as a combo finisher, and that time with that Orb recovery finish.
Yeah, he went Sidelight Nair recovery on that one. In order to get the three-piece and make sure he confirmed the KO. GC D-Light into the ground pound there from Java, really up high on that left side.
Yeah, Java's calling out a lot of Neeze's strings here on Scythe. Getting wake up, unarmed attacks. We saw it on the second stock in game one where he was able to turn that into a knockout, and there he was able to get out, get a bunch of damage, and then finish off the stock as well. But he is always, it's starting with him losing neutral, right? Like in order to do a wake up out of hit stun, you have to be losing a lot of the times. So let's see what Java's able to do here in the Orb Ditto as Neeze just throws his Orb
he's going to be looking for a Scythe very quickly. It comes in on the right soft platform. Java's going to strip the field, and he's going to get a double Orb from it, which is probably what he wants as well. Comes in on the left side, Neeze is able to get to it. Java trying to move him away with the recovery.
I'm respecting a little bit more Java's option to go for the downsig there, as I see Neeze like putting out Gravity Cancel downlights unarmed at the ledge. Neeze just is that aggressive. This time will Java go for it again? No, Neeze does wait it out, but Java's not letting the downsig rip. Side air puts him on the side of the stage. offstage, weapon pickup, does he get it? Goes for the down air, Java manages to slip right by, and that time dodges out of the way of the sidelight Ensig. Not going to lose that stock just yet, but that sidelight will just have enough power to knock out the next time that it hits.
Oh, and he doesn't throw this orb away, but he does move into the push-off column over on the edge.
Dodge, pivot,
he recovered, got caught, and Neeze actually loses that stock, but he has the chance to turn this around.
Probably the highest level of orb play off the side of the stage I've seen so far. He was sweating, no resources left. Recovery gone, dodge gone, gets the nair, does a chase dodge, pivot Sair to put him off stage, and then jumps out there as fast as possible to get the gravity cancel sidelight. He goes down there to Neeze's edge guard after absolutely stealing a stock lead.
That was a very explosive moment from Java, and it ended in a KO as well. He's going to be coming into this one without a weapon on the field. It's going to be coming in now. He's able to grab it, and it's back to the orb. He's done a great job of making sure he has an orb at almost every moment in this game, except the very beginning where you're just up to RNG at that point, whether you get the 50-50 on the orb or the spear.
I mean, he made good work happen with the spear.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But the orb has been what he's been most comfortable with against Neeze so far. Neeze having trouble landing. Sidelight connects, downlight probably. I mean, he loves using that there. No, he goes for a dashboard neutral light. It doesn't work out.
Yeah,
he gets so much damage for it.
Almost immediately from that. Neeze has to be careful here.
Oh, dodges, waits out and dodges the gravity cancel Unlight. Spear picked up, sidelight, waits it out, but Neeze does not spot dodge in place. Pogo weapon throw, oh no! Java doesn't get the pickup, and the side catches Java going for the wake up. The entire game, Java trying to do a wake up attack out of hit stun. And Neeze calling it out with an immediate gravity cancel side stick. If that gets spot dodged, if that gets dodged away, Neeze is off stage, no jumps, no dodges. That could have been turned around in Java's favor, but no, instead he blasts him off the left side of the screen and gets game 2.
There was that three-piece, that sidelight neutral air into the recovery to start things off. Java, he went low with this one, then went really low and got hit with the big boot.
Take a look here. Dodge went through. Oh, Java was so confident that weapon throw was going to work. Okay, he did wake up dare.
Yep.
Oh. I guess
he just wanted to go low as fast as possible.
Does that work if he was like trying to play around like a jump down air? I feel like a lot of options in that situation beat wake up dare. I didn't know that's what that was. I thought he was like trying to gravity cancel downlight or something.
No, I think he was just trying to get like down below Neeze as much as possible.
Scythe is so good at covering below.
Dude, it's good at covering like everywhere. Like, are we gonna say like, oh yeah, it's good at covering below? What about nair?
I'm just saying usually down air is like what you're worried about. Right? No, falling nair would work. It's just tough. Being off stage against Neeze's side is tough. And he ends up getting caught for that.
And he's gone for that D-Light side stick a couple times. He went for it on the main stage. Of course, he's doing it for like the minimum charge time, not only to get a quick attack out, no idea what that was, but it also gets like that shotgun blast, which covers in front of you a little bit above and a little bit below, as opposed to holding it for the full charge and the beam.
That was the most punishing thing for like what may have been like a misinput side stick I've ever seen, like a 4-hit unarmed combo. Sidelight delay, downlight does not hit Neeze, spot dodging in the air, and Neeze just goes right over to his side. Down sig.
I don't know what that one was. That was a
okay, Java. Gravity cancel Ensig, weapon throw, delays the charge on the throw there a little bit. Now Neeze fighting off stage. Do you like ground pound? He can make it back. No, okay. Just ends up touching the blast zone before he can jump. Java takes the lead in game 3.
Very strange opening to this game with those signatures with the GC side sig on the top and then the signature from Java over super low and on the right. Even if Java or Neeze was ground pounding in that moment, he's not going to move fast enough to fall in to that signature from Java.
That corner pressure was fantastic. Java manages to get through a chase.
Oh, this is scary.
Up. He does drift to touch the stage. Endlight puts him off the right side. Java avoids the gravity cancel sidelight, gets the Endlight chase dodge side air. Java's so good at making the most off of those offstage neutral airs. The gravity cancel sidelight gets the strong hit on the way out. Takes the stock. Neeze barely takes any damage. Evens it up 2-2.
Yeah, Java was doing a great job of sticking to Neeze like glue over on that right side while they were in that extended edge guard.
Nair, side air, goes for gravity cancel downlight, recovery, just cover his edge. Okay, Java manages to get through the downlight, waits him out with a pivot endlight. Is he even gonna go to a weapon at this point? Picks up the orb, finally does, but I think the majority of Java's damage this game has been unarmed. Nice down sig. Spikes him off the left side of the stage, waits out the gravity cancel down sig of all recovery options.
So smart.
It's crazy because like, that's not really what you're expecting Fate to recover with. Downsig to touch the wall, but Java was ready for it anyways.
I think Java put himself in a really good spot where he had the down air option pretty much no matter what Neeze did. Like, Java has incredible reaction time, so he could either turn to the right and throw the down air at the wall to get like that dodge, or even if he did like a GC side signature to move far, but he could also do towards the blast zone with the downer if he wanted to, if like a spot dodge came out. Dude, his ability to put damage on a Neeze on the edge,
on the
bouncing off the wall is so good.
He's so consistent with it. Off of the nairs, he gets the side airs, and then right afterwards, he's always able to follow up off of it. The neutral catches his landing. I don't think he touched the ground. Yeah, he's sweating. That's it. That stock goes away, and Java fast falls off the left side of the stage. 1-1 once again. Neeze, one game away from taking this 3-0, but Java with the most solid lead we've seen so far, unless, gravity cancel downlight goes through. Can Java make it back onto the stage? You know he's going to go out with a downlight. He wants to fight him unarmed when he gets hit this much.
Now, one thing we haven't seen too much from Neeze's Scythe is like the juggle potential with Nair Sair, all that coming out. Like we've seen a couple here and there, but it's really been focused on like the ground game. It's been some D lights, it's been the end lights.
Oh, side sig could come through here. Side light into side sig. Not going to knock out, but it does catch him. Unarmed recovery. Picks up the side.
Is Neeze going to bring this back? He was like down 100 damage and by the time Java spawned in here.
Oh.
He's going high on this one too. Neeze tried to pick up the side light. Didn't have enough range on it, but there's the raw Sair. And he 3-0s Java.
He 3-0s Java, and Java shaking his head there, a little disappointed, because that was like... Those were a lot of games where I feel like Java had so much good going on, and then Neeze was able to close every single time. And it would have been a really important win for Java. We were talking about how before, how when it comes to the head-to-head between these two players, very, very consistent in their own regions, always getting these top fours, but to see how